the third member of our team, joins us here in just a moment. Both teams here have had highs and lows so far in the NBA Summer League. We start our conversation, of course, with the Golden State Warriors. And talk about highs, you better mention Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Jonathan Kuminga, he's been as good as advertised, and you can just see the star power in him. He's a high flyer. He can block shots that you see there. He's had some crazy highlights, a huge block, some big dunks, but this is what's a welcome sight, seeing him knock down outside shots. But as you can see here, just a skill package, a lot of up fakes. He has good footwork in that paint there. There's a lot for the Warriors to be excited about.
Well, Jonathan had 18 points in his last game, just to punctuate what you've been talking about so far for him over the last 6-7 days. Let's turn our attention to the Oklahoma City Thunder, who come into this matchup with a record of 1-1. They're going to be without some of their key guys, namely Josh Giddey, whom you see here, had a sprained ankle that stopped his summer league action in game 1, and now no Trey Mann either. Two guys that they were leaning on to get some experience here in Vegas.
Yeah, and people were excited about Giddey. Great court vision, handles, he was a player that could see over the defense, a stat stuffer, flirts with a triple-double a lot. So he's one of those guys that you want him on the court, so he's going to be felt when he's off.
Time now to welcome in the third member of our team here this evening. That's George Sedano, who's with Gary Payton.
We're here with Gary Payton II. Gary, you're a veteran of Summer League. How do you handle that role with this particular group?
He's got to be patient with the young guys. Try to just give them as much knowledge, as quickly as you can. And more is in game, just trying to help them out and trying to get them to a nice little flow for them.
How much knowledge is being passed down to you as you have continued here in your career, maybe some vets that you've played with?
Oh, every year, any situation I go into, I always try to pick from, whoever's been there and who knows what's going on in the organization, and just try to just feed off them.
Now, you had that nasty dunk the other night. Even LeBron was like, whoa, GP II. What was that like?
It's nothing new for me. That's what I do, but I'm just trying to show everybody what I can do, besides that, and just work on every inch of my game.
All right, well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back to you.
All right, George, thank you very much. Well, based upon the way the crowd is filing into Cox Pavilion, this is the matchup perhaps of the day. Here are your starters for the Warriors and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Obviously, Gary Payton II is involved there. Kuminga, as Renee highlighted for us, is a huge piece of the puzzle. Don't sleep on Justinian Jessup either for Golden State. Meanwhile, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, the veteran Teo Maledon is at point guard for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is off to a good start this week. We'll watch a close eye on Jeremiah Robinson-Earl as we progress. Charlie Brown Jr. will make his second start here in Vegas as well. Our officiating crew, Blanca Burns, Randy Richardson, Catherine Chang. Moses Moody, a big part of the story here for the Warriors, Renee.
And I'm in the mood for some Moody packages because he has been incredible. Look at the shot-making ability again. These aren't necessarily easy shots. That one he didn't have a good rhythm and handle the ball, but he's been stroking it from deep. And when you think about the Golden State Warriors, you can see exactly why this guy fits in. And then he said, all right, I've done enough damage outside of the three-point line. Let me show you what I can do in the paint, and hit us with a little teenager hook. He's played great.